Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz, and it is January 19, 2017, 11:59 p.m. I thought I'd have this thing up by midnight, and I couldn't make it work. This is my third attempt. But the topic is Trump's download gave him insight that no one knew, and it shocked him that he did know. And then it's like, who told him? Well, God told him. Everything that Trump did, he did it at the right time. His reaction was exactly the right reaction. Everything he did it because God was with him when he did it. And the manner he did it, the manner he said it, and the manner of his response all the way through. God led Trump from then to here. And the fact that two other prophecies came out that Trump would be in for 2 terms. He will be in for 2 terms. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts. He is a 2-term president. And besides that, he's going to do so well, people will not want him to go, not in even a little bit at the end of 4 years. So the re-election will be a no-brainer. It'll be done. The only people who are upset and mad, really, if you think about it, are the ones who feel like they are entitled to free stuff that they did not work for. Your daughter brings home 5 straight A's. Her best friend, 5 straight C's. And she is short a little bit. So why don't your daughter give her friend 2 A's and your daughter take 2 C's? Is that fair? Did she earn those A's? Same thing is taken away from those who earned it and give it to the ones who did not earn it. And that's just a quick, simple thing there. But I just wanted to let you know the people that feel entitled, they've not yet earned it. Most has never held a job. And I'm talking about all those who sit back and do not do anything but eat, sleep, get drugs, get booze, kill people, and then start over. Eat, sleep, same routine day in and day out, years and years. But yet their money keeps coming in to pay for their car. They pay for their apartment, pay for their cell phone, pay for the power. These guys don't do anything to earn anything. They just hurt. And we know it. The entire Congress and Senate knows it, but nobody lifted a hand to stop it. Well, we got somebody here that's not only lifting a hand, but entitlement's going to be gone. And I don't mean April the 15th. They're going to be gone as early as tomorrow night on a lot of people. God downloaded Donald Trump with most of what he has. His response at certain times was the exact response that he had to have. His response in watching other people knew that he said something that they didn't know that he knew, like the establishment. And when he found out, now he talked out against them for a long time, but when he found out the real numbers on the establishment, and who else could have given it to him? Nobody gave him those numbers. A download did. When he found out what that was, then he said it's time to drain the swamp. Trump knows more than, I'm going to say, all of the other 17 candidates. There was one that was there for minutes. That was it. But he knows more than all 17 put together because he had a supernatural download from the very creator that put him where he is today. Trump was set up just like Noah was set up, just like Moses was set up, just like Lot was set up. Trump was set up to do something. And just like Jonah, Trump in advance was set up to do this job by God. Trump probably knew this way back years ago when Oprah Winfrey asked him, "Would you ever run for president?" He said, "I don't know." "Well, do you think you would win?" He said, "Well, I certainly wouldn't go in it to lose." That's confidence. And I think even at that time, I think Trump knew that one day God was going to call him because he knew too much. And when you know supernaturally, then you know that it came from a higher being. And so he knows everything about the establishment. I mean, he knows more than they know about what they're doing. And this is why there's so many people so upset about what he's doing and what he's taking away from them. And I'm upset because these are people that we hired and we pay their salary. And they give themselves 3 raises a year for 8 straight years. Some of them even double the salary, and some of them even got more than that. They got the best health care that can be provided. They don't pay a penny for nothing. And if it was so damn good what we were getting, why didn't they all drop what they had and choose to go with us? They knew what we were getting, that we would die from what we had because what we had wouldn't pay for what we needed one day. They knew that. And Trump knows that as well as you and I knows that. And this is what Trump is here for. He's here to do several things. And number one thing Trump is going to do is take care of Roe versus Wade. I mean, right off the bat. Roe versus Wade has to go as quick as he can get those judges in place. Then Roe versus Wade is going to come up for a revote. Put prayer back into schools. That'll be right on the tails of it. And then you will see a lot of this crime with younger kids start slowly dropping off till it stops. It won't stop 100%, but 90% of it will. And all these people that entitlement, I hate those words, but that's what they use, that's what they are. They are living and acting like socialists because being socialists, they never gain ground from where they are. It's the best they get. But once you become a full-blown socialist nation, then what they get ends. And then they're just like it was when Moses had to take the Jews 2 million to safety away from the Pharaoh because they were working a full 12, 14-hour day for 1 day's worth of food. That was it. They had nothing else. Trump is here to change America, to give me and you a better, bigger hope for the future. And it will come. It will come so quickly. You need to catch the first train that comes by because those who come first get the best. And those who wait till they have to, then they get what's left. And believe me, a lot of people are going to wait till they have to. And the entitlement is not going to carry them through till April, I promise you that. If they're sweeping the streets by hand for the federal government to earn a wage, then they'll have to do that till they get a job. Trump is here to help America, not hurt America. He's here to stop the establishment, end them, and drain the swamp, just like he said. When he found out how much they were taking, it blew him back. Look, I can tell you this because I know too many people that has talked in depth about having a download. You get it, you don't ever forget it. And when you're speaking, many times God speaks for you, and your reaction is the reaction that God has given you. You know when to speak up, you know when to shut up. Trump did all the right things. God put him in place, guys, and he's going to change your world starting tomorrow at about 10 to 15 minutes after 12 o'clock noon. It all starts then. By tomorrow night, what I'm hearing is 90% of what Obama created will be gone. And that includes the billions of dollars that's set up to go is not going anywhere. That includes all those that have been released from prison. They'll be banned forever from this country. And they will be probably lynched if they ever caught back in this country. I mean, really, the death penalty, that's what they need for those involved in killing people like you and I. So things are going to change tomorrow, just a few minutes after noon. Your world is going to change, and you know you're going to feel it. You're going to know it, and you're going to have a new bounce in your walk because you know that something has changed. Not that Trump just got elected, but you're going to feel a gratification that comes out of that that's going to actually lift you up. All of us will. For those who won't, they're the ones who wants to become socialists. They're the ones who wants to make people socialists. That's why they kept paying them money so that they owned them. Well, see, that's ending. Socialist program is up, it's over, it's gone. Forget it. After Trump is gone and it comes back in, then we're out of here. Time for the rapture at that time. Donald Trump is changing your world tomorrow, guys. By Monday, you're going to have so much information on what he's already done. It's going to affect you in some way. Every single person that works for a living, every single person that has had their entitlement, I say entitlement, I mean the money they put into Social Security, you're going to know that you're going to get what you paid in out. Things are going to change. It's going to rock your world. And this is what God is doing for you and I. But we have to give something back to God. Stop killing babies. Do away with Roe versus Wade. Put prayer back into schools. Change the United States. Stand by Israel. And then when God is done with that and it's ready for us to go, we'll go home. And just prepare for a blessing that you'll not understand. But it's real. Jody Wolf Expoz.